Hello everybody, I think we're live. I know we're live actually. Welcome to the second attempt to grow a Herrerasaurus at the port. I logged on here and forgot I had used a galley to test whether or not my settings were working. So I gotta kill this galley before we can play a Herrera. But ironically enough, we're at the port. So I figured I'd just start stream here since we're already at kind of the cool location. But I am very much trying to die as this galley. Poor little guy, it's true. I jumped off a cliff to try to break his legs, or try to kill myself, but I just broke his legs, because it's a galley, and he can survive ridiculous drops. So, go figure, right? But I'm sure we can scout a little bit, of the port here, and then we're gonna respawn as a Herrera. Try to get here as soon as possible, and then as soon as I get in here, I'm gonna want to basically only be here, right, as long as I can. If I die here, I die here, but the challenge is get here and then just see how long I can live. But I'm gonna be prey here. If anyone wants to eat me, feel free. Feel free. Pteranodon, would you like some food? Couldn't be more available to eat if I tried. Eat me, folks. If anything, I'll die of starvation, but put a little galley corpse here. Maybe we'll see it when we get back as the Herrera. But, yeah, last time I was here, I mean, I got 96 players on the server. Last time I was here, there was a lot of action going on. We got killed by a Carno, unfortunately. Is what it is. But, it was pretty good. And the Herrera's fun, because you can climb all the metal stuff. Eventually they will be taking that away. But, we're going to make use of it while we can. I would really love for this galley to die, so that I can get on a Herrera. I'm kind of shocked nobody at all is here. Maybe we can go over to the freshwater area. We'll die of starvation soon enough, but like I said, we just gotta die somehow. But still pretty cool to see it in the sunset without without any storms. Usually when I'm here, it's storming. Oh, a little glitchy there. I'm like running into invisible walls. That's interesting. Would anyone like a free galley meal? I already broke its bones for you. Anyone hanging out in the water? We learned an interesting thing last time. I was streaming. There's like half this pond's considered saltwater and half of it's fresh. So it's fresh right here. And then I was drinking all the way at the far end of this and it was salt. So I don't know when that starts. I guess we can test. What is it right here? Oh, or is this gonna bug out? Oh, there we go. Right here is fresh. Okay. What is over here? Here is also fresh. Yeah, here's also fresh. I was drinking down at the end, like right over here, and it was salt. Yeah, it's salt water right there. You see how I should have fluid deficiency, but yeah, the water went down. That's so at some point it turns into salt. Don't know why. Also, hello everyone. I can see that you've all hopped into the stream. Welcome, welcome. I'm currently just trying to get this galley to die so that we can hop onto a Herrera and start the challenge. But I was, ironically, at the port or near it when I was trying to get this guy to die, and figured I'd just start stream because I'm already here. Let a few people roll in before starting the challenge of the Herrera. And what I'm going to be doing, guys, I'm going to get a Herrera. Try to get here pretty much as soon as possible. It's random spawn, so who knows where I'll spawn, but get here to the port, and as soon as, there we go, as soon as I get to the port, we're gonna live our entire life in the port, so hopefully we can find enough food, and if not, it is what it is, right? But that's the challenge today. Alright, so let's get it underway. We'll go Herrera, And I think I need to make like a camo build. Usually I'm like flashy or whatever, but let's try to get honestly as dark as possible. Maybe some blue would be kind of cool. But the markings need to be, yeah, like dark. We are the night. Bluish gray Herrera. Maybe I can have white underbelly. Lower it. Yeah, it looks cool. And then eyes, we'll go with the darkest ones. Oh, we are the night. That's actually a really cool skin. Stick with the patterns. I like A better. C's cool. I think we'll stick with A. That's kind of sick. White male display or stick with that blue? I'll stick with the blue. That's pretty cool. Almost like purple in a way. We'll save this. All caps. I am the knight. Alright. Let's hope for a spawn that's nearby the port. We're not too far, actually. Oh, why can't I move? You know, I've had this bug before. That's obnoxious. Let me move, game. What the heck, bro? I have to grab my mutation first. I mean, I know I don't, but... Alright, this is a fun bug. I literally can't move. I can't sniff. I can't do anything. Oh, I can't even hit escape. What? Hold on, guys. I think I have to Alt F4 this. Please hold. It is horde testing, so there are issues. Luckily, the server I'm on isn't full, so we should be able to dive right back into that guy. Obnoxious little bug, for sure. I always say that it's very difficult to be an Isle YouTuber/streamer because the Isle does everything it possibly can to be difficult for recording settings, graphics settings, computer settings. It's a whole thing. But it's fun, so we deal with it. Ollie, welcome back to stream. Herrera, indeed. Lazy Cougars, welcome. Hello to you too. Alright, I was in 3. Hope I can move. I'm sure logging fixed it. But if not, I don't know. I'll have to find a new server, I suppose. There we go. There we go. Alright. Cool. So, we are... where are we? Activate night vision, which I still think is a little too strong. I don't recognize that pillar, that mountain. I feel like I should learn what that is. It's not the volcano. I'm not sure. Well, we'll just start heading east anyway. You finally found a stream that just started. Welcome. Welcome to the adventure. Let me cue you guys in if you are just arriving. The whole goal for today is to get to the port pretty much as soon as possible. I'll survive and play the game on my way there. I'm not just going to run to my death, right? And I would love to get to the port with a full belly. But the idea is once I step into the port, we're not leaving. We're going to live our entire life as a Herrera in the port and see if I can climb all the mechanical stuff and jump on all the people that are also coming to check out the port and to see if they can live in the port. Because there should be a lot of raptors, pteranodons flying in. I was killed by a Carno last night when I tried this. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, you know what I mean? Oh, thanks, Ollie. I appreciate that. I try to be entertaining. I really am just playing the game. The game does the heavy lifting, if I'm honest. Where are we? The new random spawn has really, like, messed with my brain. Like, I know the map pretty well, but the small changes that they've done to the map make it just look a little different. And sometimes I get really confused. I need to learn, like, those, like, the big rock structures. I need to learn what, like, their shapes, and then I can more easily figure out where I'm at. It feels like we're on the far west side of the map, though. which ain't great, to be honest. We got kind of a long journey to go. Also, took a few lives last time I tried this last night. This first Herrera might not survive, right? So the challenge one's get there. Challenge 2 is survive while we're there. So we'll see what happens. Also, a little side note for those of you watching right now, my computer has been crashing a lot recently. I did a lot of work on it last night after my stream crashed. I was like, enough is enough, and I called up my friend. We tried to diagnose stuff, and we learned that it's probably a power problem. And so because of that, I literally did the joke, oh, have you tried plugging it in and out again? So I took it apart, plugged in and out, like every component inside, all the little cords, all the little wires. And I haven't had it crash yet, but this is the first time I'm streaming with the camera on while playing the Isle, so if it's gonna crash, it's gonna crash now. But if we make it an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours into the stream and it doesn't crash, I'm a happy boy. And if it does crash, I probably have to buy don't die. Probably have to buy a new power supply, which would suck because I don't really have the money for just to throw around new power supplies. But anyway, fingers crossed. But if the stream cuts out randomly, you guys know why. I'm gonna keep an ear out for AI as I run around in this forest. We might be able to see a taco. Speaking of tacos, I just had tacos, actually. I just made myself some tacos. I guess we can have snack time, part of my video where I always ask you guys what you've got for a snack while watching the video. I had tacos, and I have raspberry strawberry lemonade in this glass, which is like the best juice known to mankind. It's incredible. I also like to do a little bit. I like to think it's interesting. Here's my cheat code for good tacos. Buy rice-a-roni. Make rice-a-roni as your rice. There's tons of different flavors of rice-a-ronis. You can get the Mexican style. You can get, the garlic and butter ones. Tonight I had urban butter, which was pretty good. But yeah, you throw that in your tacos instead of like white rice or just basic Mexican rice or whatever. And I kind of, you can have different flavored tacos while still adding the basic recipes, right? Cheese, meat, sour cream, onions. I love onions in mine. Lettuce, if you're into that. Yeah, I wonder if I should have just gone over this building, if I'm honest, instead of around it. Oh, you also had tacos? Ayy. Taco Sunday. Lazy Cougars, you had Taco Bell? Yo, it is taco day. Nice. Tacos for everybody. Love it. Should I just go over? I'm just gonna go over. We'll do what Herreras do best. I don't know if have any of you climbed these buildings, these aviaries, as the Herreras. Although to be honest, I probably should be down there looking for AI, but I've already committed. Oh, careful. Up we go. This will show you where we are. Although I'm pretty confident we're right in the middle of the map. We're on the big aviary. Am I gonna be able to do this? No. I think last time I climbed this, I was on a slope. Shoot, we might not be able to work this. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna cut my losses before we just die of starvation up here. It was a cool idea, but we're going back down. Sam, welcome back. Did you change your profile picture? I feel like you changed your profile picture. Unless you're another Sam. Either way, what up, what up? Welcome to the stream. You say they get a bit glitchy at the top? Yeah, they can be like phasing through a few stuff here. Oh, don't hurt me. That's kind of high. Oh, okay. It was like borderline as high as possible. We'll stick to the ground. Like I said, I need to find AI so we don't die. You're probably a different person. Hello, different Sam. There's been another Sam who's been hopping into all my streams the past few weeks. I just heard a baby croc, I think, which is not what I expected to hear. Are we near a river? Are we by South Plains, I wonder? Is this South Plains down here? Ooh, it might be. Let's go down here. Boing! Man, I love Herrera. Oh, that's the swamp. Okay, I don't actually want to go there, because that's a pain in the butt to get around. But that lets me know where I'm at, which is good. Come on, little dude, get up. There you go. There's also food directly ahead that we can go take a look at. This is why I love Herrera. You can just boing, boing, just go wherever you want. It's awesome. Hey, 90-minute gamer with a gifted membership. Thanks, man. We'll see who... Everyone say something in chat. Let's see who gets it. Oh, Sam was gifted it. It tells me right there. Congrats, Sam. And thank you, 90-minute gamer. Appreciate that. I have been meaning... I've been saying this for the past few weeks. But now that I'm actually getting some members, I'm going to be... producing more members only videos, but you guys should let me know what you want. Hey, Aces, hi, my buddy Al. What up, Al? Gifting another membership, respect. That one went to Melanite, who's been in the streams a lot this week. Awesome. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate that. Yeah, I need to think of some cool members only videos. Just something, I don't know. Something Isle related. Something cool. In the past, I've got a few videos up on members only, but they're more like about me, kind of like behind the scenes stuff, right? Like I explain all the stuff behind me. I take a camera around, I kind of show each thing, and I talk about each cubby and all the stuff behind me, so stuff like that. But I might make some more content related stuff. Ace coming in with another membership. Nice. Salute, Al. Thanks. That makes up for not playing games with me this weekend. Even though you said you would. Oh! Just a little jest. Just a little jest. Oh, the first one was you too. You forgot. Oh, yeah, your 90-minute gamer challenge. Right. I remember you telling me about that. Well, 3 from Al. Respect. That's like... I don't even know. That's like the 9th one you've given out to the channel. Appreciate it, man. And the people appreciate it too. Alright, we might die of starvation, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Might head towards... Oh yeah, that food. Let's see what that food is. Getting distracted by the memberships. It's good, Al. It's fine. I was just messing with you. I ended up playing some Sims, multiplayer Sims with John for a bit. And then made tacos, and now I'm here. Alright, where is this food? I think with this update, I think they've made it so that you can smell food from farther away. Because I have multiple times been like running to the food I smell, and I'm just running and running and running and running and running and running. We gotta go down to the swamp, so be it. Is what it is. God, I love Herrera. It's so much fun, just boing, boing, like Tarzan. What do I think are good Herrera mutations? Usually just take the food and make it last longer. Yeah, so the food mutation, I think it's good on every creature, if I'm honest. I think food drains really fast for for most creatures in this game. Where'd those food? They're over here. Oh, this is like... I'm gonna go deep into the swamp, it looks like. Oof. There is a jumping secret mutation, Sam. So if you jump, I don't know how many times, if you jump a lot, which you will be doing as Herrera, you'll most likely automatically just kind of naturally unlock the mutation, but it reduces the stam required to jump. I like that one. There was somebody in the stream yesterday that was saying that he tested it out, and it doesn't really seem to necessarily be worth it. But it's, if any creature takes that, I think it's Herrera, right? So there is that. And I also usually just get the water one as well, that drains water slowly. Oh, I know where I'm at. I tried nesting in Herreras on this rock, and it didn't work. For different reasons. Alright, what is this food? It looks quiet. I don't have much stam. You gotta be aware of that. Ah, it's a pig. Cool. Eat up! We gotta make pretty much the same journey as I did last time I tried this challenge, because we spawned in the swamp last time. Being nested in is huge now with those bonus ancestry perks. Yeah, so I actually still have a fully grown Herrera that never died on a community server. I caught the YouTuber Tyrannical Simo, if you guys have heard of him. He also makes IL content and dinosaur content in general. He was actually nesting folks in. I was like, that sounds fun. So I hopped in and got nested in as one of his kids. And because of that, I have a Herrera that has 6 mutations total. And the mutations I got from him were stuff like, I do more damage to bleed, I run faster during the day, and one other one I forgot. And so that allowed me to choose like the basic food one, the basic water one. And so I've got like a full kitted out Herrera. And I'm really trying to have a Herrera nesting stream one day. Hint, hint, Aces High, if you're still watching. I think that'd be a great time for you to play with me if you want to try Herrera. I'll be the adult already, and we'll kind of raise you up as a female with the goal to have a nesting stream. I think that could be a lot of fun. But yeah, that one's like, that Herrera's like bright teal. It's really a cool looking Herrera. And I'm loving Herrera. I would say Herrera is my favorite playable right now. There's just something about being Tarzan, you know? Okay, let's get some water and then get some stam. And hope there's no crocs. Although the swamp is so huge now that the chance of you getting eaten by a croc in the swamp a lot smaller than it was before. It's never 0, but it is a lot smaller. Bold, welcome to the stream. You wish this version was on GeForce so your laptop could run it. Yeah, the Isle... You're not the only one in that boat, man. The Isle is a struggle to run for a lot of people. I currently have it dropped on, like, I'll show you my settings. Everything right now is, like, medium to low. And in the swamp, I'm getting 30 frames. And my computer's relatively pretty good. It is having that crashing issue, which I think is a power problem. But besides that, the specs are fairly good. So I feel it. The Isle demands a lot. Okay, just to change things up, last time I did this challenge, yesterday, we ran along the coast to get to the port, and this time I think I'm going to run along, like, the river instead, just to make it different, change up the variety. Plus, with the river, I can kind of keep my eye on the river and to see if I get any food, any fish specifically. Oh, you're playing the Isle and you're also in the swamp while watching the Isle? Are you in my server? Are you the croc that is going to kill me? Sam, at least your fatal error seems to be fixed. That's good. Yeah, that's... Nothing's more frustrating than just, like, not even being able to play a game, right? Like, running it in low and having it crash. Yeah, that sucks, but never even being able to load it up in the first place. That's the worst. I remember back in 2016, I think, was the last time I had a terrible computer. It was just not good. And when I was playing World of Warcraft, I would use my Hearthstone, which is an item to return you to your inn, right? Should we take the tunnel? Let's take the tunnel. Anyway, I would hearth in 5 minutes. It would take 5 minutes to load. It was absurd. It was just ridiculous. Oh wow, night vision was on. I thought I was turning it on. Oh boy. Alright, let's find a little perch up here. To get some stamina before heading through the rest of the tunnel here. I think up here will work. My pro tip for Herrera. Tip number 1 with Herrera. Never, ever sit to regain stam on the floor. Always find a perch. Period. You're just... Oh, it's like Pteranodon, right? Never, never rest on the ground. Oh, you're definitely not a croc? Croc in the swamp is rough. That was a rough life. Oh, daytime. Hell yeah. Let's turn off night vision. The orange glow of dawn. Yeah, so last time I played this, guys, I made it to the swamp, or to the port. We checked out a few things here and there, and then I was even found some dead corpses, and I was kind of like waiting, which we're gonna have to do a lot today. Is just kind of like, if there are already dead corpses, we're gonna have to post up and kind of be the patient assassin, right? Cling to a wall nearby and just wait for somebody to hopefully come by and eat the body, and then bam, jump on them and get them, and then eat both of the bodies. So we did that for a while, and didn't really get any kills in the port, unfortunately. I did get a kill on a Packy, which was cool. At the like hidden eastern pond that was there. There was 4 Packies lined up, and I chose to jump on the smallest one, and it worked. He got killed, so that was awesome. But then, yeah, the port didn't last too long, honestly. Pteranodon came in, and I was running around on the ground trying to get to the Pteranodon, and I was on the ground for too long, and a Carno came up from behind me and got me. Because Carnos now, if you guys didn't know, they've changed the Carnos a little bit. They've updated them. They are a little bit smaller, and their headbutt takes less stamina to use. And because of that, they're a little bit more of like an ambush predator now than they were before. Before they were kind of... You know, they weren't the Ceratos of the server, but they were, in a way, kind of like the big, bulky attackers. The big, fast, evil theropods, right? A pseudo T-Rex, if you will. But so they pulled them back. They're smaller, and yeah, that makes them a little bit more ambush predators. So I didn't even hear that guy. He just came up from behind me and butted me, knocked me over, chomp chomp, killed me before I could do anything about it. So that taught me, once we get to the port, I'm not going to be on the ground, like, at all. I'm going to be hopping around, clinging, jumping around. We're going to be topside, so the only thing I have to worry about, really, is starvation. Maybe other Herreras, if they wanted to be carnivorous, or just kill for sport, but most Herreras don't do that. Most Herrera players are nice to other Herrera players. You play on EU servers, so you're probably not going to be in your swamps. I play EU sometimes. I am NA right now, though. I'll be real. I play whatever server like I can get in. I don't really like waiting for a long period of time. Oh, the horde test has been interesting. Usually for like a full week, the horde test have just been like 100 out of 100, right? And you just like, you can't get in. That was the case for the first few, like, day or two. But now I'm getting into servers with no spawn at all. No queue, I mean. Also, they need to fix those rocks. Floating rocks. So yeah, I think less people are testing the horde test than before. And that might be because the official servers just in general right now are pretty good, like pretty stable, pretty fun, right? Like you don't have the port and like all the all the human changes that they've done to this horde test, but you've got a lot, so it might reflect that people are just kind of content with staying on the actual servers. All right, let's stop off at the river and just kind of peep it, see if I can get some fish. Although most of the fish spawns I know are actually on the other side of this river. But that's the way we went last time, so I'm gonna stay over here. There's not 100 dibbles on horde test. Only reason I'm on it. That's a good point, Ollie. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there are a lot of dibble players on live. I gotta keep my wits about me. There's not many trees around here. They need to put something in to hunt all the dibbles. I agree. You know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be the Rex. The big boy. Oh, fish. Just take a chance. Hope there's no crocs. Oh god, every time I jump in I see one of those giant elite fishes, I think it's a croc. It always terrifies the crap out of me. Although, Rex is likely to come into the game with trike. So then they're just going to be like, what's left to kill the trikes? Like a fully grown trike. A fully grown T-Rex probably isn't going to mess with a fully grown trike. Unless the Rex is bored at that point and is looking for, like, the ultimate fight. I'm super excited for a trike, though. Dibble's fun, but I lost my fully grown Dibble. I've only played Dibble once. I lost my fully grown Dibble because I was sort of testing sort of an idiot combo where I was fully grown and I was at the Highland Lake and people were like, careful, there's crocs. And a croc showed up and it was like a small croc. It was like 60% grown. I was like, he can't get me. So I started drinking and that's when a fully grown 100% croc showed up and he could get me. And so that sucked. It is what it is, but I learned that, yeah, you gotta be careful of the fully grown crocs when you're playing Diablo. So I'm excited for trike, because a fully grown trike won't, I'm assuming, I'd be shocked if this is wrong, but it won't have to worry about crocs being able to grab them, I hope that you can pounce like 4 raptors on a Rex at once, says Bold. I bet you can. They talked about it. Pouncing is going to have, they talked about it in the devlog. Pouncing is going to have, I forgot what they call them, but they're kind of like slots. I actually think they call them slots. So imagine the left side of my dinosaur is a slot, the back is a slot, and the right is a slot. So like a small Herrera would have 3 pouncing slots, right? Whereas a trike might have 2 on the side and 1 on the back, and so it'll have a total of 5, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I do think the Rex will probably have, yeah, maybe 5. Maybe not 1 on the back, maybe just 4, 2 on each side. I don't know. I'll have to see how it plays out. Watch out for Carno, says Sam. Oh, don't you worry. That's why I'm so twitchy when I play this game. I'm always looking around. Oh, Carno got me last time. Can't die the same way twice in the Isle. Otherwise you didn't learn. What you're waiting for is the Megalania. Ooh, I love Megalanias. Path of Titans Megalania is probably my favorite playable. For sure. So I would agree with you. But Megalanias will be, I don't know, hopefully they can climb trees too. Like they don't have to jump, but hopefully they can scramble up rocks and stuff, because otherwise they're big, but they're really small in comparison, right, to like all the other creatures. Let's get some water real quick. We're so hidden. Ain't nobody gonna see me. Pretty sure the concept art had megalanium climbing. You could be wrong. I think you're right. I think I remember seeing that too. Alright, we gotta stick to this river. This river will take us up to the dam area, and from the dam we can book it east. Actually, I don't even have to go all the way to the dam. There's like a... There's a bridge that crosses the river. There's two of them, actually. Both lead... both have roads on them that lead east. So we'll take those roads. You're happy the weather isn't in the officials, though. The heavy rain is so beautiful. It is. It's really loud, so it's hard for me to... I turned down my audio so you guys don't hear, like, everything as loud as normal. But it's so when the rain and the storms starts up, it's not all you hear. Because it's deafening. But that's a bummer, because then you guys can't hear footsteps and, like, the roars and stuff as much as I can. Because I've got surround sound headphones on that make it like I'm right here, which is crazy. It's awesome. It's like my favorite thing about this game is the audio. In fact, when I ranked this game on my video that personally I don't think got enough views, so if you're interested in seeing it, I talk about this game and I rank this game out of 72. So instead of 1 out of 100, I rank it 1 out of 72, and I've got a format that I called the Rule of 72. I even tried to make a channel all around it, but gave up on that for various reasons. Anyway, my point is, I split up the ranking into 7 different categories. One of those categories is audio. And I gave Isle a 10 out of 10. And I'd give it an 11 out of 10. This is one of the best sounding games I've ever played. Period. It's so immersive. Let's go ahead and cross the bridge. Garrett, what up? Stream's going good. We are trying to do what we did yesterday and live as a Herrera at the port. So I am on my way to the port once again. Hoping I don't crash like part 1 yesterday. That was frustrating. But I have gutted my computer, cleaned it out, and replugged everything back in, and so far today and last night my computer has not crashed. So I'm hoping it was like a loose power wire that every now and then just like gave up. But me and my buddy kind of diagnosed my computer, and we learned that it's not the memory shorting out, it's not the graphics overheating, which is what I thought it was. So that leads me to believe it was a power problem. And if it does start crashing again, my power supply is faulty, so I'll have to buy a new one. So I'm hoping it was just faulty wiring on user error, and it was a bit. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of dusty in there. So the dusting I did will hopefully have solved that issue and helped at least. This looks like a good spot to chill, get some stam. Are there lots of AI NPC dinosaurs in Evrima or only in Legacy? So the AI creatures in Evrima are mainly like goats and boars. Oh, my preferred food is missing. Great. Yeah, like goats and boars and stuff like that. But as of this horde test update, Tony, by the way, welcome to stream. Answering your question. They have added AI pteranodons, and they have also added the tacos, the Tacosaurus, Pizzi Tacosaurus. And they're in the past have been like Carno AIs and stuff like that. So eventually we will have more AIs, but it's only those currently. Oh yeah, you were playing D&D, Garrett. I remember. I hope that went well. Hope you did. Hope you didn't die. Speaking of pteranodons, one calling up in the air up there. Okay, here is the split in the river. If I went that way, I would go to the dam, but we're gonna go this way because this way leads towards the northern lake, or the northeast lake, really. But maps call it the North Lake. And just east of the North Lake is the port, our destination. That I wish I could spawn closer to. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys ever seen this. This place is sick. Here, we'll take a sidewalk. So, river, right where it splits, just off the eastern side, is this cool little cave. And in this cave is not fresh water, unfortunately. I think that would have been cooler. But it's a cool little mud pond. So you can wallow in here. Wallow, of course, clots your blood if you're bleeding. Find a mud pool. It'll help that. And also makes it so you don't leave footprints. You can't be tracked as easily. Pretty cool. Okay, I do actually... too many rocks. Can't see anything. I do want to actually stay by the river, though. I don't want to go further inland. Amnesia, welcome to the stream. What up, what up? You love nesting there as the Omniraptor. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, I hear a boar. Wonder if I can get a quick boar kill. Where you at, pig? I still hear it. I also hear a goat. I don't see it. Might be down the hill. Oh well. Oh well. I don't need food that bad quite yet. You're not dead yet in your D&D, but your DM dice... Oh, your DM's dice rolls are trying. That's funny. Playing the Curse of Strahd Adventure so that it's a gothic horror setting. That sounds cool. Any vampires? Oh, what the heck? There's like a... Look at this. Yeah, there's like an invisible wall right here. Wait, how high does this go? I am God. See me fly. We can get our other mutation, though. And honestly, as boring as it is, I think I'm just going to get Sustained Hydration. Just because once we get to the port, we really want to try to live there as long as possible. And there is fresh water there, but it is very dangerous because there's only one spot. Okay, this is a little worrisome. Can we get off this? Get me out of here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. What exists and what doesn't, I don't know. Get me out of here. Do you know if, do you know where docks are if I'm on foot? Yeah, it's in the east. Northeast, really. It is a little east of the Northern River. Also, careful, whoever has a climbing bug. Oh, really? What, it just, like, doesn't let you climb anymore? I don't know how I can circumnavigate that. I'm gonna be climbing. I'm the Herrera. If we get the bug, we might just have to log out, but it is what it is. You lost your last one to a spot where you could climb, but you couldn't descend. Oh, interesting. I hear boars. Killing a boar might be pretty good. Did you try hitting control, by the way? Because control, whoop, you slide down. Alright, let's get some stam, and look out for... Whoa. Guess I'm on this branch here. And look out for, potential boars in this forest, because I heard them very close, honestly. Let's keep an eye out for movement. Oh! That'll work. Oh, the boars are literally to my left. Hello, dear. Hope you don't mind me killing one of you. I choose you. 2 for 1. Bonus. Gotta be careful that boar doesn't come for me, though. I can sprint to the literal top of the map without even a stamp. Oh, interesting. Super buggy, huh? I will be aware of that. Well, we can turn around. Here's east. We gotta go this way. And I could use more stam. Let's find a good branch. There's a Carno over in the direction I'm going. Man, things got loud just now. Alright, let's get full stam here. Nice and safe. And full, which is good. By the time you realized you were bugged going down, you were too high. So you just YOLO'd it and kept climbing up to the top of the clouds. That's funny. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. If I start going up on like an invisible wall, I'll just make sure to jump off before I get too high. Alright, so that is the eastern aviary that you can see just through the trees there. But we need to go like that way, more or less. Jay, I had asked you what class you like to play in D&D. What class or role do I like to play? Well, in D&D, I mentioned it briefly yesterday. I've never really played D&D other than like one moment in time, which was during college. Me and my buddies tried it, so we had like one night, and we only ever played the one night. But in it, I was a fighter / paladin. I was a 9 foot tall, 9 foot 8 inches tall dragonborn. So just the biggest beastie looking silver dragon that you could think of. And my joke with my character is that he had high charisma, so he was also the most friendly guy in the world. So like the vibe I get is like you would walk into a tavern, right? You have that like Western moment where like the music stops and everyone like turns to look at the guy coming in or whatever, and he sees this big scary guy in the back with a bunch of rogues and hunters and mages and whatever sitting around the table, but the big guy is the one who goes, "Hey man," like, "What's up?" You know, and he's the friendly guy. So yeah, I would play a super friendly fighter / paladin, probably more fighter than paladin, to be honest. But yeah, that's just for D&D. I mean, as far as most games go, I tend to play like hunters, I suppose, and I do like playing tanky stuff. But yeah, kind of mixed bag. Really, the answer is whatever's the most unique in a game, I tend to try it, right? So if the game has like warrior, priest, mage, hunter, and then tinker, I'd be like, okay, tinker sounds cool, I'm gonna try tinker, right? Or if they've got necromancer, I'll try necromancer or whatever, stuff like that. Yeah, like Korg, exactly. Hey, my name's Korg. Is my stam not going up? Am I bugged out? Why would that be a thing? Am I finding new bugs? I don't see my stam going up, guys. That ain't good. We might have to reload. Oh! That would be why. Did they push out a new... No, they didn't notify us. I think I just crashed. What's my hair doing, guys? My hair is... I'm just gonna pull it out. Fuck it. It doesn't know what to do, so it's coming out. Welcome to the show. Alright, yeah, the servers went down. So we shall chill for just a little bit. Either servers went down or I disconnected, but I disconnected like the servers went down. I did not die, Ace. No, I just disconnected. So we good. I just gotta get back in. Your favorite was favorite D&D character was on Pathfinder. You were a rogue druid with a really high handle on animals. You played it like Steve Irwin. Nice, respect. Every time you come across some dangerous monster, you just grab it like, check out this beauty. That's the way to do it. Yeah, in a lot of games I play like the Beast Tamer. I would say most games I end up going that route. Not always, but if anyone in my friend group plays the Beast Tamer, it's usually me. Is the buggiest horde test you've seen all year? Yeah, it's not great. Oh. Come back in. Tony, you're interested in buying the Isle. You're interested in its danger and horror all around, but it seems Evrima doesn't have that yet. Hope more AI. Well, no, I would say there's a lot of horror. I would say that's the main vibe of the Isle, to be honest. The horror is really whether or not you're going to get killed by a player. You miss Steve, legendary man. Yeah, he's you know, when people ask you the question of if you could bring back one person to have dinner with, a dead person, there's a lot of good historical figures to answer that, but my personal answer would be Steve Irwin. I would just, like, I don't know, just chat to him about animals and life and and just, I don't know. I'm sure he could tell some really good jokes. But it's been really fun and fascinating to watch the other Irwins go through their life. With Bindi and... Why am I forgetting his name? The son. Anyway, they're both incredible, so... Oh, my bad, Crimson. Hello. Oh, you're not gonna say hi back? Well, hello. Is that good? Does that satisfy? I missed it, man. I missed it. It was all caps, though. I'll give you that. The Elo was as big as it could be. In my fairness, I was preoccupied by crashing. You remember wishing to go to his funeral as a kid and asking if your mom could go? That's sweet. That's genuine. Yeah, actually, right when he died, I remember this. Right when he died, I had to do a project on people you find important in life. Actually, it might have been right before he passed away, actually. But I did a school project on him. No, I think it was after, and I ended up getting a C on it. And I remember, I'm sure the teacher just graded it based off of, like, how good or bad I did. But I remember being like, he just died. How could you give me a C, you know? I'd just be like, that's so rude to Steve Irwin. But it was obviously based off my lack of ability to do whatever that project was. Ian White, hello. How was your day? My day's doing all right. I had tacos today. They were delicious. And now I'm chilling, playing some Herrera. Trying to get to the port. Just to cue you guys in, I see we got a few people in here that might not have been here at the start. The whole goal for today, like I say on my title here, is to get this Herrera to the new port. And once we're there, try to live entirely. So as soon as I get to the port, I'm not leaving. If we die of starvation, we die of starvation. But the goal is just to hang out at the port for the rest of this guy's life. And just see what we get into. There's lots of people hanging out since it's like the new place on the horde test, so guaranteed people are going to be showing up. So I'm hoping to be able to kill those folks because they're not expecting a Herrera to be climbing up the buildings. But yeah, we'll see how it goes down. Oh, fun fact! I had a Herrera that was born up on that cliff, the one I was telling you guys about. That Tyrannical Simo birthed me in, nested me in. I was born up on that rock, and I spent like most of my life right here, and there's almost always food, which I don't need right now. I do need water. This was always the safest place to get a drink. It's like my home away from home. That fence line is added, though. They definitely added a lot of the stuff they changed in this hard test. They haven't told us. One thing I've noticed in a lot of spots is they've extended the human walls, so there's a lot more human walls coming to the game. It's going to be a lot harder for things to get around, just in general. Which, as like a terrestrial, kind of annoying. But as a Herrera, whatever, we'll just climb over it. You said everyone expecting Herrera there and Omni? Yeah, fair enough. Let me pretend that no one expects me there. This fence is old, yeah. I don't know if it went as far as it did. I'm not necessarily talking about this fence specifically. There's a bunch of other ones that I've bumped into that they've extended. But you're right, this one specifically has been there. Okay, we're getting closer. I had to spawn on the other side of the map. Of course we did. Gotta be careful, like Carnos running on the road don't sneak up behind me. Flux Score, welcome to the stream, man. Is Herrera the fastest? No. Herrera's pretty slow, to be honest, all things considered. Fastest is Galley, followed by Carno. And then I think I just read on Evrima Quick Guides I've partnered with them. They're a website that is trying to track all this information, right? I joined their Discord and they're talking about what they find out in the Discord or whatever. So apparently they've nerfed the Carno to the point where if you're a Dilophosaurus and you choose the faster movement in the day or night or whatever, you're actually faster than a Carno. But obviously if a Carno chooses the faster movement in the day, it's still faster, but a boosted speed mutation Dilo is faster than a default Carno now, which is a little crazy. I feel very exposed. More stam. We're making good time though. We just gotta go the whole map. Everyone used this path I'm on, then the devs nerfs the spawn there. Well, the spawns are now random, so who knows? Used to camp Herrera here, oh, like on this path. It's not a good. That's a pretty good spot, honestly. I hear lots of AI too, which wouldn't be a bad idea to grab, but I'm not necessarily fiending for food. Gallicarno, Dilo, Omni in that order for terms of fastest. Yep, you are correct. And then after that is like, I don't know, I'd have to guess. Tenno, probably. Then Herrera. And then the slow ones. My blue skin's coming in. I want it to be like as gray as possible for when we're in the human area in the port. But I had it kind of be blue instead of gray. But I'm as dark as possible. You think Ostro will be the new second fastest when it comes to the roster? And so, yeah, so in like 2 years, if that. Although to be fair, the playables have been coming out a little bit faster. Not as fast as people would want, let's be real. I'm going to be 40 by the time this game has a complete roster. But, they're coming out. It's nice that we got 3 together, and I know that there was like 6 months while the Herrera and the Dilo and the Dibble came out, but at least they officially released them in a fat chunk of 3, which I appreciate as far as hype levels go, right? Like, yeah, there's the horde test release, but then once you have the big release, then it's like the hype levels are reinvigorated almost, you know? I think I just saw the boar. Is that a boar? What is that? What is that? Is that like a bunch of... Oh, it's like a few elk, or a few deer. Hello, friends. Don't mind if I do. Just a quick bite. And I'll leave that there for another Carno to find. Oh, I need to go... I'm getting turned around. I need to go this way. Have I kept up on the dev blogs? Not all of them. Like, I took a big break for about the past 6 months, but the most recent one, yes, I read through that one. What are my favorite and least favorite creatures to play as? I'm loving the Herrera. I used to love the Pteranodon. I love the Carno, and I love the Dinosuchus for what it is. The Dinosuchus. I like playing the Dino on my own. I don't think it's good to stream or to make videos on. Well, it's good to make videos on because people love watching it, but it takes forever to make it. So it's a pain in the ass, I'll tell you what, to make videos on the croc, but it is fun in its own regard. Also, we're getting close, guys. Just gotta cross this field. And then the least favorites, I mean, Dryo is a waste of game memory until it gets burrowing. I don't like Stego, personally. Not that fun to play. Oh, I just heard something. Yep, I knew I heard something. Someone chasing a deer. A little Utah or something. We're gonna go while we can. That, my friends, is why you use surround sound headsets. Make sure he's not chasing me. Time to start staying near the trees. Oh yeah, Dial is bad. I don't like Stego. As far as carnivores go, they're all fairly good. I don't know if I have a least favorite carnivore to play. I don't play Raptor as much as I could, but that doesn't necessarily reflect my opinion on them. I think Raptors in a big group can be a lot of fun. I don't have any trees around here to regain stam. I wonder if there's a rock or something nearby for me to hang out on for a little bit. My dogs are outside barking. That's fun. Hope my roommate does something about that. Actually, they're pretty good if I do this. Just bang on my window. They're always like, oh. It's nice to see broken AI again. Yeah. Have they ever really not been broke? Here's a safe place to sit. With a good view, too. Is my night vision still on? It is. So see, I keep saying this. The night vision is too good. Like, this is what it should look like, but, like, I should just have night vision on because it looks better, even during the day. It's too powerful. They need to pull it back or not have it all allowed to be on during the day. I just think it's, I don't know. It ruins the game in a way because you just always want it on. Dino being an ambush hunter and sitting that comes with doesn't exactly make thrilling stream content. Yeah. I mean, I have an 80% grown croc that is already in the Western River. And that is actually, there's kind of like a lot of stuff happening when I play those guys. So that could be interesting. But yeah, getting to 80%? Nah. I'm trying to fix my hair because it looks stupid. I did not take a shower today. That is probably why it is being... Whatever. It's just going to be weird, huh? I'm just doomed for it to be weird today. I'm going to pull it back like that. There we go. That'll do. The videos of Dinos, you can cut out the boring stuff, yeah. But it's still, for 30 minutes of Dinosuke's video, the person played it for like 6, 7, 8 hours. You know what I mean? So Dino for me is a way to play the Isle, and it's a way for me to turn off my content creator brain, if I'm honest. I just like can ignore anything to do with content creating and just chill out as the croc, you know? Okay, I think we should probably grab a drink of water. We're really close to the port. But this watering pool might be safer. This one's still kind of scary, if I'm honest. Let's be smart about this. Last time I was here, I got snuck up on by a tiny little raptor. And we're 45% grown. I heard somebody. Yep, raptor right there. I don't know if he heard me. You see him? Put my little cursor on him right there. Yeah. He is going away, though. Might be safer to drink over here on the island. Oh, there's another one. Surrounded by raptors. Might get a fish before we get out of here. Okay. Now we just need stam. I don't think they'll find me in here. I think I hear somebody drinking. Might just be the fish splashing around. The deb logs when the dibble dropped and Aloe was still quote-unquote secret. They mentioned that they had worked out the development kinks and would be able to release dinos much faster now than previously. Yeah, I do remember they've been saying that for a while, honestly, is that their whole goal is to spend time developing systems that they can use for a lot of creatures. Like, for example, they spent a lot of time developing climbing for Herrera. Well, they can use it to implement that to Troodon. They can use it for the Megalania. They can use it down the line, right, for different creatures. And so that goes for, like, the bucking animation and the head and the sparring for the Diablo. Can be used for all the rest of the Triceratopses and stuff like that. They, spend time working on the guts and being able to tear out the guts and rip out intestines and hearts and stuff for different diets. Now that can be implemented for every creature, stuff like that. So yeah, development as a whole was slow in the beginning because they were doing mechanisms, right, mechanics, and now they'll start being able to implement them faster to newer creatures. What dino am I most excited to be added? Magosaurus. I need my sauropod, man. I wish it wasn't Maggie. I wish it was a bigger one. Honestly, I was hoping for, like, Diplodocus or something like that. Something big, but, it doesn't have to be Bronto size, which would be my one desire, is I would love a Bronto specifically. But I understand that would be way too big. But once they have T-Rexed, I don't know. Is anything really too big after that? But yeah, I'm excited to play a big, slow sauropod and just give it a shot. Alright, we gotta be really careful here about all these raptors. Let's stay close to trees. I feel like I'm being watched. I feel like there's 14 people watching me. No, I feel like the raptors are watching me. Scary, scary, scary. Alright, talk about fences that weren't here before. All of these, like this area, are like changed, added, moved around. East Plains looks very different than it used to. I haven't actually flown over here as a Pteranodon to, like, really pick it apart, but I can just tell just by, like, kind of perusing that it's a little different. Okay, port is... it's like right here, pretty much. I'm close. Luckily, we're getting to the port with full food and full water, so that's a great start to the challenge. Part 1 of Get There, almost complete. I want to make sure I don't make the mistake I made yesterday, though. I went to the coast too fast, and I was just, like, dealing with the terrain. Aha! I has found it. Oh! Cheers to part 1 being done. We have made it. Now it's time to see if we can get some kills. And if we can survive. I agree with everything you're saying, Amnesia. Yeah, it's like a good approach, what they're doing. Working on mechanics and then adding a bunch of creatures. It's been a painful few years, right? That's the only downside to it. Okay, we have arrived. Exciting. Oh god, please don't hurt yourself. Oh. Can you imagine just killing myself right then and there as we got here? Alright. Port time. Does this look like the thumbnail, guys? Looks similar. Also, hello everyone. I got 16, 17 of you watching. Welcome, welcome. If you guys don't mind, I rarely ask for it, but I am still a YouTuber. Gotta do it. If you guys don't mind liking the stream, now that we're actually at the port, that'll help push it out to some people who might want to see all the shenanigans we're about to get up into. But let's start by getting full stam and kind of surveying the land, seeing what's going on here. Like I said, last time I was here, pteranodons, carnos, a bunch of raptors, whole bunch of stuff. But it always looks peaceful until you start seeing people sneaking their way around. But yeah. Ollie says, oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I agree. Unfortunately, it's about to become night. So, unfortunate timing, but looks really good at night. Or at sunset. The Isle seems like an optimal streaming game due to the slow pace that the game entails, so this as far as relaxed streams go. It's, yeah, it's good. It's fun, because you get to, like, watch the life of the dinosaur. I will tell you from a content creator point of view, there's a lot of things behind the scene that makes it very difficult. Like, my whole idea for the stream is that I'm the Herrera at the port. What if I died on the way here? Right? I would have had to start another creature and spend even more time getting here, and then the whole point of the stream is to be at the port, but I never make it to the port, right? I can also die very soon and then just end stream, even if I want it to be 3 hours, right? So there's some stuff that makes it a little bit harder to actually be a content creator about to just streaming this specifically. But it's fun because you never really know what's going to happen, right? So it's got that element to it. So there's good and bad things, right? Like every game. But it's not, I wouldn't say it's the best. It's tough for sure. Okay, I'm going to try to do my best to not be on the ground that much, because that was my flaw last time. So we're going to try to stay up high. If you guys don't know, that there's fresh water over there. And so that is more or less kind of the more popular area. There's no real reason to kind of hang out here in the actual port, other than it looking cool. How many people are online right now? Ooh, wow, we've dropped a lot. It was 90 when I joined. Wow, 44 is like really bad. Okay. Dang, I hope we don't end up being like the server that nobody plays on. I hope this doesn't drop even more. Dang, that might be why we're not seeing people immediately. The Isle devs might be slow, but they make one hell of a game. Hell of a gorgeous game? Yeah. Yeah. If we can tame and make packs with the same breed of AI dinosaurs, that would be fun. Yeah, there's talks about stuff that the humans might be able to do. I hope it doesn't turn into, like, Ark, because it's not Ark. But, yeah, there's things that could be done. Let's go ahead and sniff around, see if there's any dead corpses. Oh. There is. What do we have over here? Well, is it like in the ocean? Make sure I don't get snuck up on by a carno. Oh, I think somebody drowned. I think somebody fell in there and they couldn't get back up because they weren't a Herrera. Unfortunate. Is that it? Is it the body? Looks like a spider leg. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know. I guess we could... go down there and see what it was. I can climb back out. Yeah, I can climb back out. Yeah, what do we got? Oh, it was a little Herrera? Can I grab you? Come with me. Oh, it's a Troodon. Food! 44 people, you're gonna starve? Yeah, not if I find Troodons. no, I can't carry it while I go up. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder if I can, take it around with me. Let's see if we can rescue this corpse. Not there. Oh, maybe right here. Yeah! Oh, that'll work. Nice! Food! I ain't gonna starve. A saltwater dino killed it? Maybe. Well, if a saltwater dino killed it, they would have eaten it. Okay, you know what I want to do with this? I want to take some meat here and put it out as bait. Where can I sit? I can sit up there. Let's put this out for bait. Some food for people to try to get. Then we shall go up here. Look at our gray camo working. I think we wait here for a little bit. And then, oh yeah, I can reach. I can reach whatever comes. Man, it is getting foggy, though. Whew. Eat the organs, don't let them rot. Yeah, I'm already full, though, so it is what it is. They should fix that. You should be able to take it up a tree like a leopard. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you should definitely be able to take it up a tree. I think it's the size. It was too big. My dots are about gone diet-wise. Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware. I was just kind of eating it to eat it. Activate night vision. Look at that. Oh my god. It's too powerful. Like, I'm not complaining because it looks good, but it it doesn't feel like a good choice of gameplay, you know? I don't know. Alright, we'll give this like, what, 2 or 3 minutes? We could chat for a bit. I do want to like wait it out and see if people show up, but I also don't want to sit here for like 10 minutes and just bore you all, right? While we wait. Gotta have a balance of waiting, trying to be the assassin, but also we'll go check out, like, there's interiors and stuff. There's lots of cool stuff in the port to check out. This thing right here, I kind of glossed over it, but this is cool. It's like the holding pen for, like, T-Rexes or whatever. Be sick in the future if, like, AI can be in there. Big AI trapped in there. The night vision takes away the horror element a bit. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, you can do this, and then it looks spooky. Woo! But why do that when you can do this? Now, I think this bright night vision, for Dilo, sure. For creatures that, like, are meant to be able to perfectly see at night, sure. But, for every creature? Nah. A little bit too much, you know what I mean? What if I can crawl over here, then we can kind of see people on their way. You gonna let me slide beneath this ladder? It is cool. Yeah, here we go. Kind of watch people as they show up. 42 people, though. Unfortunately, not a lot of players. This was the most popular server when I logged on. Looks so cool, though. Just being here. Ooh. Ooh, ah. Troodons. Look at that view, though. Honestly, this would look great with night vision off. With the moon and the clouds. So cool. Yeah, like, this isn't that dark, you know what I mean? I don't know how well it's translating onto YouTube, but for me, I can see, right? You gotta kind of, like, pay attention and try to adjust your eyes to it. but the moonlight alone in open fields, like, looks good. And then you hit this, and it's just as if it was, like, a foggy day, midday, you know what I mean? The horrors for the humans? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair, because they're going to be using their flashlights. And they don't get night vision. That has been stated. They only have their flashlight. Alright, I don't know if anyone's going to come to our bait. We're also kind of in the back half of the port. Maybe we'll go munch on some of those organs. Oh, whoa, I'm all... Oop! Can I jump sideways? I can jump up. That's cool. Alright, let's go chew on some Troodon organs. Oh, did it already decompose? No, it should let us. There we go. That's just a hunk of flesh. Maybe I didn't click it enough. Never sure how many times I have to do this. Troodons are getting closer. I think they're on their way here. Oh, those, I did get a lung. They're just tiny, tiny lungs. Okay, lungs give me the dots, it looks like. It's another lung. Put that there. I think that's the heart. Yep, got S for that. And then what this will give us, intestines if I grab it again. Oh, that's just like a chunk of meat, I think. Alright. I got a little S. Oh, I already took the intestines out? Oh, is that what this is? Oh, you're right. Oh no! It went bad. Did I just sign my death right there with that? That's unfortunate. Let's go try to get some water and then come back and hopefully there'll be some food left. Crap! I didn't check if it was bad or not. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Do you call a pair of Troodons Twoodons? Yes, I do now. The pack of Twoodons. I can show you guys this. This was cool. We found this last stream. I found it on the galley, this cool little pipe, but I was worried to go down there because you can't jump up as a galley. But when I came back here as Herrera, we can jump up and down, so it's actually not that big a deal. And if you follow this around here, and down here, it's like half flooded, which is cool. I haven't tested drinking this. This is probably salt. Yeah, this is salt. But they rot out faster out of the body. Yeah, I knew that. I just didn't think of it. I just didn't pay attention. I know a lot of things about the Isle. It doesn't necessarily mean I think of them when it happens. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. You can go down and get out if you can't jump. Oh, is it like a nice ramp? I didn't want to test it. When I was the galley, at least didn't want to test it. Okay, anyone around that wants to eat me? So the freshwater starts somewhere around here. Yep, freshwater. This is easily the most dangerous thing we're gonna do anytime we're at the port. Because everyone needs to come here for the freshwater, and you can see anybody and everybody getting freshwater when you're getting freshwater. Also very easily be snuck up on, that's why I came to this side. Troodons. Twoodons. Ooh, ah. Sometimes you just get in the flow and forget to think about it, yeah. And if I'm honest, my brain gets even dumber when I'm streaming because I'm more focused on chat and like entertaining and whatnot. That I don't necessarily think about specific things like the intestine being rotted out. But it is what it is. Why can't I lick the salt water instead of the salt rock? That's a good point. You know, what's up with that? Turn it on. Alright, I guess we can head back to that body and see if it's good. It might be rotted. But that is food. If not that Troodon, I need other Troodons to show up. I need to kill them. Parkour! Okay, don't eat that. That don't look good no more. Oh. It actually might be. Yeah, it's okay. Dig in, dog. Making full use of the Troodon for good and bad. Worth diving in and grabbing it for sure. Yeah, are my dots going up? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I get no diets when I'm vomit sickness. Well, my vomit's away. Or my sickness is gone. Okay, well, no more Troodon for bait. Unfortunately. I guess there's still this chunk of flesh. Let's actually move this somewhere else. I'm not going to eat this. But we can take this with us. And try to bait it more over where the fresh water is, I think. Did I just hear something? Oh, oh, frame rate. Oh boy. Note to self, don't spin your camera 360 degrees really fast when in the port during a storm. Troodons, come here, I got some food for you. Oh, geez, you guys hear that? Big steel metal sound. Alright, where's a good place to kind of put this? Oh, I'm completely out of stam. Well, I guess I'll put it right here. For now, at least. Uh-oh, don't tell me it's stuck to my mouth. Drop it. Oh, it's gonna be stuck to my mouth. I hate this bug. God damn it. Such an obnoxious bug. Bug's gotten me killed before. Did I just hear a croc? I think I just heard a baby croc. Oh, I can't get up there either. No. Alright, we're gonna... Life is struggling. We'll be okay. We'll get through it. Beach chunk stuck to fate. Yeah. We'll go hide out in here for a bit. I guess I have meat on my face, which is dangerous. Oh, it's just the... I'm hearing things. It's just the rain. Can I get to the side of this building, please? Maybe right here. This'll do. We'll even have a little bit of shelter. Look at that. Yeah, I probably should relog, huh? Let's do a relog, just so we don't have this food on our face. Super obnoxious bug. Yeah, worst bug ever. Yeah, it's annoying. When I was playing the Carno, little spoiler alert for my Carno video if you guys haven't seen it, but I was like starving and couldn't find food. Finally made it to Highlands Lake, grabbed a fish off the ground that would have saved my life. And as I'm trying to eat it, it bugs out, and at that moment, you see my hunger go to red, so I start starving. And you starve pretty quick in this game, honestly. In like a good minute or so, or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. And anyway, it bugs out, and I'm freaking out, I'm panicking, I'm like, no, like, I need to get this off. So at that exact moment, too, a croc comes out of the water, and I'm like, great, croc's here, I can't go eat the rest of the fish, so, like, I need to eat this one fish or get it off my face, like, I was panicking, right? And so I ran not far enough, because I was like, I need to log out now, I'm starving, right? I need to log out and get back in as soon as possible. And I ran not far enough, laid down, and the croc came and killed me while I was logging out. And I was like, ah! I was like so frustrated. Had me flustered. But hey, the bright side of not having 100 people in your server and having it full is you can log in and out. Bug only happens when food chunks that have rotted and should have despawned just don't. Yeah. That makes sense. We're all better. We need stam, though. I am a little worried about the rest of our life, though. Absolutely nothing going on here. But there are a few interiors I can show you guys. So we just can look at a few things before the Herrera dies, and we'll keep our ears out for anything. See if anything shows up. But that building right in front of me is actually really cool. It's like 3 stories. It's not finished, and that big horizontal pole you see actually like goes into the building, and like it looks very unfinished. But you can go in, and it's multi-storied, which is really cool. And I hope they just keep developing the port. Trodons, come here. Should I let people know Herrera's here? Rawr. Can't hurt to let people know I'm here. I mean, I guess that takes away the element of surprise, but if nobody's here anyway, maybe somebody is like, hey, let's go kill that Herrera. Flash Gordon, what up, dude? Welcome back to the stream. We're here for round 2 of the Herrerasaurus. Careful on the unfinished minute. Yeah, I know there's a few places that you could like fall. Luckily, we're Herrera, so we can climb. Yeah, I know where I've been on the galley, so I'll just go to the same place. Places I know are safe. Nice little roof though, out of the rain. Quiet. Too quiet. Alright, let's go. Let's go check out this building. So up in here. Ooh, a Pteranodon's here. Up in here is, like I said, a few levels. And there was like a cool little spot, but I think it's a different building. But yeah, there's just like a bunch of interior in here, which is awesome to see. And I wish they would, you know, furnish it or whatever, but maybe that's past number 2. But it really gives you kind of a scale on how big you are, right? Like, we're not that big. We're 67% Herrerasaurus, and Herrera in general isn't that big. That's an interesting sound. But yeah, up here is where you can see it starts getting unfinished, right? You got like the pillar that just cuts through the building. You can even like go under it here if you like crouch down. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I can imagine like raptors nesting up in here, going out getting food and bringing it back to the pack. It's pretty neat. All right, let's get out of here. And I honestly wonder if I can sneak up on the Pteranodon. Very unlikely, very hard, but not impossible. Oh, it's also becoming day. Yes, cool. Take night vision off. Where did the Pteranodon go, I wonder? Anyone getting water? Nope. Why is no one at the port, man? Yesterday when I was here, there was tons of stuff going on. Oh, we should go get sunrise. That's gonna look so good. Not great for my frames, though, I can already tell. But I'll turn off night vision. Look at that. I'll even turn this off. Welcome to the Isle. Looks so good. That's one thing this game just does incredible is the sun rays, right? I just heard it again. I think there's a croc nearby. There's a baby croc somewhere. Should I go hunt the baby croc? Oh, there's the bones on my compass from the dead Troodon. I guess let's go find this croc, I suppose. I think he's the only one around. Unless it's like AI, not AI, but like atmospheric sounds I'm hearing. I don't know how a croc would survive here. Like at all, to be honest. Or why it would be calling out. Such a cool playground and no one here to play with me. 49 players, that's going up at least. I wish I could just like pluck this guy and pluck, you know, put him back into a better server. Here's another reason why we were talking earlier how it's good or bad to stream the Isle. One of the bad sides is moments like this where you log onto a server and it's completely full, but it takes so long to grow your dinosaur. Once you finally get to the part where you do want to fight people, everyone's logged out. Sam, you're at work all night tonight. Thanks for late night streams. Hey, no problem. No problem. I'm a bit of a night owl as well. Also, Sam, you've got a doppelganger. Another Sam was here earlier, and I thought he was you. And I was like, "Are you the same Sam? You changed your profile." And he's like, "Nope, different Sam." I was like, "Oh, there are two Sams." Ooh, food. All right, I'll leave it up to you guys to decide whether or not this breaks the rule of me leaving the port. But I smelled it from the port. Plus, I made the challenge, so my challenge is if you smell it from the port, you can go get it. This might actually be Troodon that I heard, perhaps? There's more Troodons. This is like all the way into the field. Not the safest place for me, I won't lie. Wow, is this actually gonna be over the wall? You can smell so much farther now than you used to be able to. It's crazy. I need to stand before I go into the scary plains. Yeah, look how many walls there are now. There's this one, there's one way over there. Surrounding the port? It's crazy. And I think... I actually wonder if this wall was already here. You just had no reason to go over here. Oh, what the heck? Hello? I suppose that's food. He's like asking to get eaten. I suppose I can oblige. Hey, headshot! Kill you too. Oh, see here, I can carry food up. It just depends on my size and their size. So if it is small, it does allow you to jaguar it up a tree, if you will. Alright, I don't think these are my diets. Oh, they are. They're my lines. Okay. Or bars, whatever you want to call it. Although, what S is protein. The dots are fatty acids, like fatty lipids, I think. And then lines are... I don't know. Something else. We didn't starve to death. Hooray. Oh, wow, I can pick it up now that did I grow bigger in that half a second? The heck? What did I do that changed? Strange. North Lake has all the perfect AI spawns for Herrera. Yeah, North Lake's been pretty good to me on every creature I go to, honestly. Alright, well. Stam and then back to the port, I suppose. We'll check out some more interiors while I'm still streaming. Also, I'm still fingers crossed, but I've been streaming for... Where's my time? Almost 2 hours, and my computer didn't crash! Oh, I held G opposed to holding? Yeah, I suppose that would change it. If you hold, you can drag corpses too heavy to carry as long as it's not too heavy. Okay, so yeah, there's like different levels of what you can do with G. You heard the Terrera again? Yeah, so the Terrera's calling, I think, are more likely to be the AI Pteranodons. But I would love to, like, I don't know how you would tell if it's an AI. I guess you would play a Terrera, and you could talk to other Terreras, and if they respond with text, and you're like, oh, okay, you're not AI, and if they don't, you can probably tell by their mannerisms. But I'd be interested to know kind of like what they do. Like, do they land to get water? Do they eat? Well, what do they do? Hey, Cinnamon, what up? Did I make it to the port yet? Yeah, we actually just left because I was in the port and smelled food, and I deemed that worthy enough to go get. But we're going to head back there as soon as I get Stam. Unfortunately, Cinnamon, we are on a server that is bleeding players. So I don't know how much action we'll get, but I'll head back there and I'll, at minimum, we'll check out some interiors, look around. I'll just kind of check out the port and see what's going on. And then, you know, if we explore the whole port and we still don't see people, might call the stream there, but we got some time. You think the Pteranodon AI comes to corpses if you get far enough away? Oh, interesting. I wonder if I could... That's kind of a far way to drag that corpse back, but I could drag that to the port. Try to get the AI to land. You know, what we can do is we can take a chunk of flesh, though. We have our bait. Let me out. Crouch. Nice. Clean. Alright, food. Please don't stick to my face. Back to home. Blah. Too many rocks. You like how meat chunks look like an old dog tongue sticking out? That's funny. It's just flopping around. Alright, there's a specific building I'm going to run to that I want to take you guys inside. It has kind of a lot of cool stuff in it from when I was checking out the galley. So we will go plop our meat bait over there. And see if anybody comes a-knockin'. Should put it right here. Because in here is a bunch of cool stuff. I like this room. It's interesting. It's got caution wet floor. Over here is like an interrogation room with what I remember from my last video. The saddest looking... Oh, I thought I heard somebody. It's just the angle at which my camera is moving with the rain. Anyway, that's the saddest looking microwave ever. Oh, I do want to look at this. What's this got? Call with HR at noon. There ain't nothing sadder than not fishing. Eviction notice. Is that why they're all gone? Can I get really close in on this? That's funny. Can't really read it, obviously, but we've got coupons, some sort of, what, ticket to a band, a festival, the Stone Riders. Oh, lost dog? That's sad. With like the little tags to pull. That's funny. And then what is this? A divorce agreement? What? What? Okay. Then at the very top, it says notes, more comp H, less 50-50. I can't read it all. That's funny. I didn't expect the divorce paper to be there. What's that about? But yeah, here's like the one-way room too, with the windows that you can see out, but they can't see in. This room specifically would be a cool nesting room, I think, for raptors, because you can see anybody. That's what you could, the only way into this building is right there, so you can see if anybody walks in, and then get ready to like pounce them. But pretty cool. And then they've got some furnished bathrooms back in here. Oh, I can't even go to that one. I can go to this one, though. Oh, I can't. I could as the galley. Interesting. Okay. And then they've got a second story. Some couches to chill on. The Isle devs. What random placeholder signs can we use here? Yeah, I mean, they had fun with it, I'm sure. Now, here's something I'm wondering. Can humans use these? Are these kind of like put in the game so that in the future humans can, like, I don't know, press a code, get a passcode, maybe a key card or whatever, and then get into rooms that the other players can't? Because this room is furnished. And obviously this whole place is work in progress and humans are way down the line. But still, they're thinking about it, right? And so it makes me start to kind of think things like that. Like, what could be the purpose down the line of all of these little things we see. Okay, I'm not going to pick that up in case that decayed. I don't want to get the food buff, or the bug. But we'll keep it there. We'll know it's there. I'll keep an eye out if people smell it. You'd love it if it was one of their divorce papers. I don't even know if that's legal. Can you do that? I suppose if it's yours. Sure. Here's a good look at the Jeeps, too. I was saying in last time I was here, last stream I had, is I think if one thing they're missing about the port looks great, don't get me wrong, it looks really cool, but when you start to really break it down, compare it to other video game ports like Grand Theft Auto, for example, it's missing, like, it could use like another crane, I think, over on kind of like the right, like over there, that unloads and loads, because these cranes take from boats and bring them up to here. You would still need another crane that loads them into like trucks, and we're also missing those trucks. Like, I think there should be big semi trucks, there should be like dump trucks and just like weird machines that haul these crates around. So it's good. Again, don't get me wrong, it's good, but when you nitpick it, there's things where you're like, well, if you added this, it would be even better, you know. But lots of little cool things to look at. Some pipes. I love doing stuff like this in games too. It's just slowing down, just chill out for a second and take a look at all the detail that things are in the game. Oh, look, it's got the AE. You see that little the logo on the box? It's that AE logo that you get when you log into the game. That's cool. What do we got here? Danger. Oh, I can't get a good angle. Isopropyl alcohol. That's a lot of isopropyl alcohol. Goddamn. Sam says it needs a ship. Yeah, it could use a huge ship. 100%. A ship would be a really cool addition. One thing they do have is, like, down here, they've got these, I don't know what they're called. Stuff to hold back rising tides. But they're pretty cool. Can I actually go in them? Oh, you can't go in them. Look at that. Yeah, that's cool. Sometimes, kind of would have expected the whole thing to be like a triangle model that you can't. Also, there's another way in here. So there's actually multiple ways to get into that sewer system. Which is cool. What other details can we find? Oh, that's unfinished. Interesting. What about this building? What we got in here? Oh, this one's like a car port. Mechanic shop. Bunch of wires. Or isopropyl alcohol. Oh, and they got a secret place up here that I can get to. Powerhouse 48K. Is anything on the computer screen? Oh, do you think if I bite this that it'd explode? Do I test it? Do I test it for the stream, for the content? I didn't think it was gonna explode. Imagine if it did, though. Imagine if that's how we found out that there's explosive barrels in the Isle. What are these? Are these gonna explode? Nope. Not yet. Perhaps in the future. Some car batteries. Alright. Cool. Cool. What else can we check out? We've been in there. We've been in there. We've been in here. Anyone take that chunk of flesh yet? Nope, it's still here. Ain't nobody around. Unfortunate. 39 players. Yeah, we're just losing people. Bummer, man. Oh well. Like I said, we'll enjoy looking at the details. Since it's quiet here, we can look at stupid stuff like this, you know? Critical hazard, do not touch. Yeah, just warning signs. I'm looking for like stuff like that divorce paper. Stuff that you would expect it just to be boring, but then you see it and you're like, that's actually kind of funny. Like, I don't know, do you think they hid anything in some of these? Just like a funny thing hiding at the back of them. They're like, players won't find this. Can you get up in the office with the big window? The office with the big window. Oh, right there? This thing? This was part of the building I went into. So no. Oh, unless the window's busted? No, it's not busted. We can look in. Yeah, see, it's got a closed door. But yeah, this is like the control center. I mean, they put models on like there's keyboards and glowing lights and some stuff. That's kind of cool. But yeah, no, I can't get in, unfortunately. Oh, I can't even climb up this lip. Oh, there we go. What? All right. That's normal, sure. Oh, our meat is gone. Decomposed. Alright. What else should we look at? I guess I spent some time looking at the crane. Looking at one of these big things. I don't think there's much up there. I was up there as the Pteranodon, but for the sake of just checking everything out, let's head on up. Now there's two ways up. We can climb up, or we can do what all the Utah players are going to do. They're going to go up, then they're going to go left. And then they're going to go left. And then they're going to go left. This is a pain. Luckily we can climb, so I'm going to climb. Alley-oop. Up we go. Here's some Pteranodons in the distance. Pretty cool. Oh, that slowed down my sprint. What the heck? Oh, did I hit S? Or Z? I hit trot. Yeah, pretty cool. Nothing out of the ordinary up here, but I mean, it's modeled well. You know what I mean? Ooh, danger, 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 danger. You know there's gonna be a Utah player who nests right here. He's making a left turn. He's making another left turn. Yeah, it's just NASCAR. How can I tell which Pteranodons are AI? You can't really. I mean, I'll observe them. Observation might do it. I'll tell you what though, just climbing around here as the Herrera is just fun. It's like a big playground. Look like we can go down here. That's so cool. You know what? That's a screenshot right there. Hold on. Oh yeah. Looking cool, little Herrera. Looking cool. How grown are we? 82. Oh, I jumped too far. Oh, I did not expect it. We might have died if I flew over that. I gotta be more careful with my jumps. Cool stuff though. Oh, this is another good spot to nest. Right here. Pteranodons nesting up here. That'd be fun. Ah, there's so much to do with this port. I just wish we weren't bleeding players and we actually had like other people to interact with, you know? Right now it feels like I'm literally the only one here who's been here in the past hour. Look, here's another one of those machines. Right? The key cards. Perhaps the humans can eventually boopity bop open their way in there. This unfinished cube, look at that. Okay, how do we get down? I think that's how we get down. Be safe about this. Be super safe about this. Actually, I need to go over here. Skirt my way there. I'm gonna go over here. Meow. 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 Splat. Alright. What else is left to check out? We're running out of the port. This is where I got killed as the Carno last time I was here. Just imagine how big a PC strain this game will be when it's done. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But I'm kind of okay with... Oh, look. I'm kind of okay with the game being demanding a lot. Because if I'm honest, there are a lot of games out in the world that are simple. And they're simplified because they're trying to benefit from having access to a lot of consoles. Like, for example, I don't know if you guys are a big fan of Sid Meier's Civilization, right? Civ 7 is coming out next year, and Civ 7 is coming out on consoles, right? So it's coming out on specifically the one I'm worried about is it's coming out on Switch. And so I'm worried as a PC gamer that the product I purchase for my good PC is going to be gimped and worse and a lamed out game because it has to work for people who are buying it on Switch, right? So I think it's okay every now and then that there's a game where you're like, look, man, this is for the good PCs, right? And it's a shame not everyone can afford it, but for those who do have it, this is the game for that. You know what I mean? So it's just... Yeah, like, I wish everyone... I mean, it just goes to, like, I wish everyone in the world could eat food and have, like, a good life and have access to everything. That's just not the world we live in. And so the reality is there should be a game that it lives up to the graphics of crazy PCs, you know? GTA 6 won't come out on PC right away. How sad. Yeah, so GTA 6 is another example of a game that's really good, but that game is built with consoles in mind and then ported to PC, and the PC actually suffers because of that. But that's kind of... Rockstar does that in a way of, like, we're still going to work really hard, but we're going to build it around a console that all the masses have, right? Instead of PC, it's working for PS5. So they're doing it a little bit... They're meeting in the middle, almost, you know what I mean? I wanted to reach out that, but I climbed up the wrong one here. But there's a hanging... There's like a hanging... There's mechanical error. I'm gonna go for it. Huh! Easy. Ooh, Pteranodon. I just heard a Pteranodon out at coast. Interesting. I admit, Flash Gordon says, I admit I bought a very expensive PC just to play the Isle. Guilty as well. Yeah. Oh, Amnesia says guilty as well. That's why the Isle is better than Path of Titans for you. Yeah, it's, you know, like I said, I wish everyone could play the Isle, but that's just not the reality. But for those who do have a good PC, we almost want the Isle to continue to be crazier. You know what I mean? Alright, where is this thing? There it is. Oh, I could jump down there, but I don't think I need to. I was wondering if it was open and there was, like, something to look in there, but you'll have to take a Pteranodon and fly on up into it. Alright, well, folks, we're running out of things to look at, if I'm honest. I'm gonna have to make my way down again. No Pteranodons. We can go. Let's go take a look at that holding bay sort of thing. Oh, can I go down here? Well, let me do this. No is the answer to that. Oh, maybe. Hey, hey! There's a way down. Come on, come on now. There you go. Just one hole at a time. Whoop. And... come on. There you go. Oh, I bet I could... Can I grapple onto this and then slide my way to... Yeah, look at... Oh, I wish I did that from the top. That would have been great. Alright, let's check this thing out. I haven't actually jumped into it. You can live a jump into the water, it's quite deep. That's what she said. Hoo. Imagine being chased by a raptor here and trying to remember all the turns of the catwalk. Yeah, just like a slow speed chase as everyone climbs up. Am I going to be able to escape if I get down here? I don't know if I will, because of these curved walls. I'm going to not jump down there, to be honest. But as you can see, there's nothing really down there anyway. Just some rocks. Yeah, just some rocks. Boring. And then over here, I did check it out last time. But to complete this stream's look at everything. An example, one of the holding pens that we've seen in a few places. I wonder if, can I move this? No, some of the gates you can move, which is cool. I did see something up top here. It's like a little building. Oh, it's just a placeholder. Yeah. Ain't nothing going on there. Whoa. Chill out. Whoa! Uh-oh. Scary. Uh-oh. Did this kill us? I can't climb up any higher. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Can I jump out? Let's get the hell away from that. Alright, folks. Well, I think we have officially... Oh, Pteranodon. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. Try it again. Try it again. It's funny being on the other end of the swoop challenge. I actually did... I didn't mention it, but I saw somebody was mentioning earlier that they like the swoop challenge. I appreciate that. This guy's not good. Did he crash? feel like he crashed. Where you at, Pteranodon? No way he took off, right? Any downed corpses? He thought he hit the ground. Yeah, it looked like he crashed like right here. But I didn't hear him. I didn't hear like a boom, you know, or the little squeal they give. I need stam anyway. Keep an eye out for him. Yeah, Herrera should, or Pteranodon should not try to go for Troodons, Utahs, and Herreras, because one jump, you just collide with them. They're on the ground. That's GG for the Pteranodon. He's in a bush somewhere. I think so. Yeah. He's gotta be, right? Let's find him. He got away. Where was he? How'd he pull that off? We'll get Stam right here. He can't get us. That's food, though. The only other player we can, we've seen here this entire time. Did he land up there? I lost him. I feel like he might be on top of this. Maybe not. Looked like a baby Pteranodon. It looked like, yeah, smallish, 30-40%. Oh, baiting me in the pen? Yeah, I'm not that dumb. I don't see him. Come back, Herrera. Or, Pteranodon. Come get your Herrera snack. Is he above me? If there was at least some AI, I think more people would come to the port. Yeah. Oh, I just heard him again. He flew away. Yeah, they should put more like some taco burrows around. I think that would bring a lot of people here. 33 people, yeah. The server's dying for tonight. I've noticed that with the horde testing, once like the population gets low enough that not all the servers are full, people just go to like one server, and when you log in, you'll see one server's at 100, and like the other ones are like 20, 30, right? So everyone only goes to that, and then people just wait in queue for the popular one instead of populating the other ones, which is fine. It's what it is. Let's go get some more water. Plop. But I think we have officially looked at pretty much everything. There was There was one interior that I didn't show you guys that we can go find over by the water. Which has a cool board with a bunch of, like, signs on it. Oh, there's mud. Really wish I was able to jump and kill more people, though. Hey, this is cool. A little bit of storytelling. Broken wall with a downed tree. Cool. It has been fun, though, just kind of looking at all these little, you know, slowing down and taking it all in. And seeing all the cool little things that they've done. Okay, I think it was this building that has what I'm talking about. Oh, frame rate. Survive? Yeah, right here. So check this out. There's this board. I joked last time I showed this off. This is probably some, you know, get your conspiracy theory yarn boards out. This probably explains when the T-Rex is going to be released. I don't know how, but I'm sure that's, you know, connect the dots. Write the code, do the math. You know, yeah. But besides that, it's not that interesting. Brand. They have some brands that maybe these are the brands of the cars we might see later in the game when humans come out, if they go the GTA route, you know. The Gex, the Leods, the Mavic, the Folds, the Flats, the Racks, the Hulks, I don't know. But yeah, just kind of cool. A little service board. Got some headphones. That's pretty much all that is in here. Oh, what's on here? I haven't looked at these. RAM, disposable PCs? Network computers, cost control of mind control. Well, cost control or mind control. It's a breed of cyber attacks. Trojan horses, the new breed of cyber attacks. What does this other one say? Ugh. That guy's in the way. Herrera, you're too big. You're in the way. Computers that know how you feel. What planned obsolescence means for manufacturing in the industry. And then what do we got here? We've got an independent guide, HTML, travel reference by O'Connor. Sure. Those could have been funnier, but cool. And then they've got an actual furnished bathroom with a bunch of trash. And with that, I think we have checked out every interior that this has. Oh, what do these say? There has been some, there's been some theories, some theory crafting that the humans, when cars come out, will actually have to go to these gas stations. But it looks like it just says basic gas station stuff. Danger. Cool. Somebody didn't flush. Yeah, I noticed that last time. Yeah, somebody didn't flush. Just piss just left over. It's nasty. Will humans actually be able to fix cars? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Flash. There's the theories. We don't know. We don't really know anything about humans. But there are theories of what they can and cannot do, what they will be able to do. It's like that key card thought I have, right? There's a bunch of things with key cards. And I'm kind of thinking that they might be able to, like, craft a key card or loot one somewhere and then be able to use that. Okay, folks, well, I could just stay here until I die of starvation, but that's kind of lame. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to call the stream here. I'm going to log out, and that means I can keep this Herrera. So maybe later at a different date, if they don't wipe my Herrera before I log on to stream it, we can do attempt number 3 here, and we can log on. Hopefully there will be more people on the server, and we will already have a pretty fully grown Herrera ready to go in the port, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that. Instead of having to spend half the stream running here and growing the Herrera, we will have this guy. So I think I'm gonna end the stream there. Let's go pick a cool spot to log out. I think I know exactly where I want to go. I'm gonna go back to this little spot that we got stamina at before because it's also not in the rain, so it's a little quieter. Perfect. Nice. And chillin'. This horde test won't be up for long, and Misha says, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might be tomorrow. It might be... Probably won't be Tuesday, unless it's like late Tuesday night. Maybe Wednesday. But yeah, stay tuned. Like, subscribe, right? Join my Discord if you want up-to-minute information on when I start streaming and all that jazz. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We really, really picked apart a lot of cool things here in the port. Saw a lot of the nitty-gritty signs and stuff that, you know, you wouldn't see unless you had the openness that we did today of nobody else in the port, right? So, yeah, I had fun. I hope you guys had fun too. I'm also super glad my computer didn't crash. This was, what, 2.5 hours, no crashing, so I hope I fixed my problem by just literally plugging in and out everything on the computer. Alright, folks, but information is all down in the description, or should be. If not, check the information in the about of my channel if you want to go to the Discord. And yeah, check out Evrima Quick Guides. I've partnered with them as well. They give you a bunch of information over on their website, and they're super handy. It's also like a community ground-up website, so they're just like me. I just wanted to run a YouTube channel. They just wanted to run a website. So yeah, shout out to everybody who's been here in the stream. Flash, Ian, Amnesia, both Sams. Shivani's chatting right now. Hello, hello. I think he just joined in right at the end, but thanks for joining. And everyone else I didn't mention, you know, I know who you are. But yeah, folks, I'm going to go ahead and, bam, hold H here, put my little Herrera to sleep, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. But until next time, I've been Jay.